Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are talking fall and Halloween palette recommendations. I do this video I think almost every year. I'm going to link in the cards my previous videos, but there are no repeats. So if you're looking for some fresh ideas, check out these palettes. I think they're great for both Halloween and or the fall time. And if you want more ideas beyond this video, again, you can look at some of my older videos, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back again on the channel, talk all things makeup in the comments. Making videos is one thing, but like talking with you guys is the actual fun part for me. So seriously, no comment is too short. Like I love responding to you guys. These are not in any particular order, and they are, I think, all indie brands. If you're new to my channel, indie brand eyeshadow palettes are where it's at for me. First up, from Kosmetics. This is my first purchase from them. I really want the violet, and I can't remember the other one they came out with, but this is the Burnt Forest palette. Tell me it's not fall. You can't. I mean, this lake blue is pretty bright, but everything else, we've got like the fall multi-chrome that's like a little bit of this greeny orangey shifty. We've got browns and greens, and we've even got like starry sky. Can you guys see like the marbling of the color? These are exactly the kind of like textured shimmers I love. Just, man, this brand, for this being their first palette ever, blew it out of the water for me. So super impressed with that one. Next up, from Unearthly Cosmetics, this is their In the Dark palette. This one is their remastered one. It's a little bit smaller of pans than the original one that they did. For me, if there's a choice, I'm always going to pick the option with the smaller pans. That's just me personally. I feel like you don't need big pans. Like, it's hard to go through eyeshadow. And here it is. Again, it's like, it's got kind of a brighter blue, but the rest of it aside, to me the blue's not so fall, but the rest of this, very fall. We have, again, the grungy green, the purple. Green and purple are my two favorite eyeshadow colors to wear personally, if you're new to my channel. And then we have a couple fun multi-chrome pops of shimmer in there as well. But that one, I like the deeper mid-tone and grungier darker tones, and the undertones of that one are what make it to me like a fall time palette, or like a grungier spooky look, depending on which way you want to go. From Wicked Widow Beauty, I don't know if they still have this one. Boy, they should bring it back if they don't, because I mean, look, it's got Frankenstein right on it. The Graveyard Smash palette, and once again, we've got purple and green, and we've got like the pumpkin-y orange, and we've got some shimmers that'll work for a lot of things. I like this kind of shade for fall too. I feel like that it's like a dirty shade. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's not really a brown, it's not really a copper, it's just kind of like this dirty grungy shade, but this is a cute little color story. Love the packaging. The formula is lovely. Wicked Widow is always really kind on their social media. Just, yeah, really enjoy this one. From Gourmand Girls, the Haunted palette. This one, I mean, it's haunted. It speaks for itself, the ghost, right? And on the inside, you guessed it, a murky green and purples. That's not the only thing that makes fall and Halloween, guys, but for me, that's a big part of it. I actually wanted to include the Nightshade palette from Gourmand Girls as well in this one, but I absolutely cannot find it. So that is another one from the same brand. Either Haunted or Nightshade are both great that I don't think I've mentioned in previous videos. From Electrum Cosmetics, the Midnight Moth palette. I don't think this one is available anymore, but they might bring it back. Sometimes they bring things back if there's enough interest, but this one, I mean, camera, I know, will not do these shimmers justice whatsoever, but the murky green, the murky purple, and we've got in this one more of like this yellowy orangey, if you want to go more like warm toned as well. This one is special, like on another level special. It's Hecate multi-chrome. The shifts, Electrum Cosmetics, I'll leave linked my video of my opinion of the best shimmer formulas of all time for eyeshadow. Electrum's in that video. Their shimmers are incredible, impeccable, just, I don't have enough words for how special they are and unlike other things on the market. From Melt Cosmetics, I didn't mention these in any previous video. I just now got them in my collection in the past year. These are the Melt Cosmetics collaboration palettes with The Nightmare Before Christmas. They are on a deep discount right now. I think both on their site and on Sephora. They're normally $60. I think I got mine for $30, and I think they're marked down to like even $25 maybe now. So we have the first one with Oogie Boogie. This is the Halloween Town eyeshadow palette. And these, the color stories, I don't know how fall or Halloween they are. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the most Halloween shade in here. We got some purples, but I'm putting them in this video because of it being a collab with The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, you can see hopefully in the background here, you know, the mayor and all the like figurines and people from the movie. Love this. This is a movie that first of all introduced me to Danny Elfman and Tim Burton. Huge fans, but also I think it was the first like stop action claymation film I ever saw, and that's a whole genre I'm in love with. Here's the other one with Jack. This is the Christmas Town palette, and I love these covers that have what is this called? You guys tell me. It's not holographic, I know that, but where it like shifts to two different pictures. I know Colourpop's done it with the Sailor Moon collection before as well. This one's a bit more Halloween for me, right? Because we have some greens, albeit they're not super murky undertones. This chartreuse is probably the closest, and these deeper purples. This, love it. And we've got Jack. We've got some of the toys in the background here. Yeah, these also I feel like are a scotch better quality than Melt's normal formula, I will say. Not every palette of theirs, in my opinion, is the most impressive, especially when it comes to the shimmers. But I feel like they stepped it up for this collab a little bit. And yeah, I love them. Even like weird shape and all, it just fits the vibe so well. These are so luxe feeling at that deep discounted rate. If you don't have them, I'd say grab them. And my last couple are from Salem Cosmetics. The first one is their collab with Sassy Fairy. This is the In My Dreams collab. Come on, it's giving Halloween, right? And I love this kind of vibe right here. Like, this is the back of my phone case. I know it's not exactly the same, but like this is my aesthetic, right? And even if it's not outwardly in my video, my aesthetic, because I'm a public school teacher, this is my aesthetic inwardly. And me when I'm like, not being a public school teacher. So here it is. And the color story, like, okay, she's not got like the green. It's a little purpley, right? But you can really, especially with sleep paralysis and nightmare, these two deep tones and this deep shimmer hallucination, you can make some really nice fall time grungy shades. And with this is a really good matte red. And I feel like matte reds are not the easiest to come by. This one's really good. Yeah, I like Salem Cosmetics quality a lot. Even before this, I bought other palettes, but this is wonderful. It's one of my most liked photos on Instagram right now is a look I did with this one. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can find my handle and my other socials in the comments. But yeah, it's a vibe. And my last recommendation, also from Salem Cosmetics, is the Grunge Life. Again, vibes. The artwork, absolute vibes. Love it so much. And then on the inside, we've got murky greens. Who would have guessed it, right? But I like what they've done with the undertones, because even though we have murky greens, this is more of like a gray undertone. This one's more of like a cool tone green. Then we have more of like the swampy green. We still have this kind of fall yellowy mustardy. We've got a red shimmer, a really nice red shimmer, and there's still like deepening up things like a brown and a black that I really love about the color story. So, and you still get 4 shimmers. So this one as well, really nice for Halloween / fall. So yeah, guys, that was a quick and simple one, I know, but some of you were asking, oh, are you gonna do a video about Halloween and fall palettes this year? And that is my short roundup of what I've got new in my collection to add to my recommendations that I've tried and enjoyed myself. in addition to, like I said, the other videos I've made in the past of fall and autumn palettes. I think I will do one again for winter color stories when we get to that point. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I know you guys love eyeshadow as much as I do. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye!